Right. We've got carrots, chairs, doilies. What else do I need for a party? Oh, tell you what. A Mithril flail display would make for great entertainment with the shiny trails it leaves. Could you forge me one? I've got something that'll double your fortunes if you do. Bless me. Is that a Mithril flail? Thank you very much. Now I'd say my guests were in for a flail of a time, wouldn't you? Oh, wonderful!
Two swords are better than one. And let's face it, sometimes your fighting buddy is otherwise engaged. Hence, my interest in the fabled Mithril Shadow Blade, which makes a new ally out of yourself. I'd be happy to part with this artifact that gives you 4 times as many studs if someone forged one for me. I thank you. This looks like fine craftsmanship indeed. I was just thinking then, if one Mithril Shadow Blade gives you 1 ally, do you think you could make a Shadow Mithril Shadow Blade to give him his own ally? Oh, that rather made my brain hurt. Never mind.
Don't talk to me. I've got so many things to build and no time to build them. If only I'd forged that time-slowing mithril construction out when I had the materials. You wouldn't be able to make me one, would you? You can have this thing that gives you 6 times the studs in return. Look, I said don't talk to... Oh, is that a mithril construction hat? For me? You shouldn't have. No, you really shouldn't. I'm building a load of war equipment to wipe anything that isn't an orc from the face of Middle-earth. Only kidding. I'm building outhouses. Thanks.
The wandering forger, you came. As it's night time, I have a slightly more mysterious request for you. The Mithril beanstalk is said to be able to transform any creature it hits into a plant. Doesn't that sound mysterious? Your reward for forging me one will increase the wealth you find by 8 times. Ooh, you've returned! And with the Mithril beanstalk, no less. Marvellous. I'm not entirely sure if there's anyone I particularly want to turn into a plant, especially now being told the effect is only temporary. But if I ever do, I'll be prepared.
Few travelers find their way to this place. What brings you here?
My home is a rather fabulous display of expert interior decorating, if I do say so myself. But there is one gloomy corner that I must brighten up, and only the light of a mithril candlestaff will do. Could you forge me one? I'll pay you handsomely. You have my gratitude. This shall make a fine addition to my furnishings. Supposedly it can cure darkness and some other stuff too, but who needs all that bother?
This weather's far too nice to be digging about in gloomy old caves. Unless you're a dwarf, I suppose. If I'm going to pursue a career in mining, though, I'd much prefer a mithril pickaxe to get the whole business done in a jiffy. If you'd be good enough to forge me one, I'll give you a tip on perfect forging. You've brought me a mithril pickaxe! Well, that's awfully generous of you, but... well, Farmer Maggot offered me an extra pumpkin a week if I stick to farming for him. So I won't be doing any mining after all. Still, maybe I can use it to chase off any other nuisance trolls. Thanks.
You to forge me some mithril dance boots. Don't tell her I said this, but my wife has 2 left feet, and those boots can supposedly turn anyone into an expert dancer. I have this what's it that can give you studs from fallen nasties as a reward. Oh, thank you. My poor feet appreciate it. Even by Hobbit standards, they've swollen ridiculously from all the abuse. Please, take this. And may the hair on your toes never fall off. Oh, slow down there. Where's the fire?
Gardening is its own reward for me. But who'd say no to another reward on top of that? There's this tool called the Mithril stud spade, which, as you might have guessed, gives you studs when you dig. I've got a knick-knack that regenerates health. It's all yours if you forge me one of those beauties. You got me a Mithril stud spade. You little angel, thank you. Now I'll be rolling in studs as well as soil. And isn't that what every good hobbit aspires to?
Oh, slow down. There's something you can forge called the Mithril catchphrase mallet, which, well, sees things when you hit stuff. I wonder if it could drown out the sound of my mother-in-law. Be a friend and forge me one, would you? In return, I've got a shiny rock I could part with that helps you find sapphires. Is that the mallet I asked for? Oh, splendid. I'm gonna try it out on my mother-in-law right now. I mean, I'm not gonna hit her with it. Just hit something nearby.
I've been a fisher hobbit all my life, so why am I only hearing about this mithril fishing pole now? Supposedly it makes fishing an absolute doddle. I'm a bit tied up at the moment, so would you mind forging me one? Not for free, of course. There's a doodad in it for you that helps you build faster. Oh, a mithril fishing pole? For little old me? Oh, that's awfully kind of you. What with this and the Mithril stud spade you made me earlier, you've made my life an embarrassment of riches.
I hear some kind soul is going around forging goods for people in exchange for novelty secrets. It just so happens that I'm in the market for a mithril megapult, which buys boulders instead of pellets, and have a trinket that attracts loot to exchange for it. Now to wait for that kind stranger to happen by. You forged a mithril megapult for me? So you're the wandering forger. Well, it seems good things really do come to those who wait, and to those who forge things for people. Oh, I wonder what else I could ask you to forge for me. Could you come back later when I've had time to think?
I wish he'd forge me a son that wasn't so lazy. Oh, Pumpkin Guardian. Not 2 minutes after you went through the trouble of getting my cart back, the blasted thing fell apart. I can take a hint. I must be destined to make all my pumpkin deliveries on foot. But it takes so long. Here, fancy netting yourself a neat trick to double in your loot? Then forge me some mithril horseshoes so I can double my speed. Oh, you! Once again you've come to my aid and the aid of all my darling pumpkins bound for their new homes. I can't thank you enough for all your help. But take this for your trouble.
By my beard, will someone please trade something with me for this thing? All it does is create studs in a very pungent manner. My merchant's pride prevents me from simply throwing it away. So forge me a... oh, I don't know, a mithril giddy-up staff? That's a real thing, isn't it? Ah, finally! I can be rid of this infernal trinket and its repugnant ability. Away with you, foul gem. Never darken my doorway again. Ooh, and I suppose I'll be taking that staff off your hands. Handy for finding horses, don't you know?
As long as you've got a hot up.
That man.
What makes an heirloom, you reckon? Surely any old object could eventually be something your descendants passed down with pride. How about a mithril mushroom crown? I think I could make an heirloom out of that. Though I don't have the materials. If you forge one for me, you can have this secret to a seriously good slap. So, this is the mithril mushroom crown. Looks pretty heirloomish to me. I'll stick it in a suitably dusty box and let the sands of time do their work. Thanks. You know, there was someone else in town who was after some forging. Maybe you could help them out too.
The Mithril fireworks bow. I'm told it's the future. All the fun of the fireworks, with none of the unpleasantness of hauling a big cart around. I don't know when I'll next be near a blacksmith, so could I trouble you to forge me one? I'll make it worth your while with a trick to finding more emeralds. There it is. The Mithril fireworks bow. How very kind of you. I've seen how easily Gandalf impresses people with his displays. Perhaps one day people will speak as highly of mine. Prepare yourself, Gandalf. There's a new fireworks master in town.
Old thing I am. Oh. Is there anything more pathetic than a goblin that's lost a climb? Yeah. If I give you this thing that rescues you from falling, could you forge me some new mithril claws? Oh, these big new claws. They're clawfully shiny, ain't they? Here, have this for your help.
see no one dancing in here. This club's gone downhill lately. Well, this lot needs a good whack with a mithril rhythm stick. There was a bit of a stink last time I went into a blacksmith. Trod on his wife or something. So could you forge one for me? I know a way to loot more gold than I could give you in return. That the fella? Right. Time to melee some moves into this miserable bunch. Thanks again for your help. Right, I've had. I'll sleep well once I get back into my cave.
To prance and sing, drum, and you could forge me just the thing. Drum. It's called a Mithril music kit. My life would be complete with it. Your prize will find you Mithril bricks. Drum-de-doo-de-dum. You found it, a Mithril music kit you found. So happy, so let me sing it loud and proud. Now here's that prize I promised you. Yeah.
Mate of mine, we call him John, knows nothing when it comes to snow. He thinks all it's good for is building snowmen and wooing the ladies. But if I had a Mithril snow pult on me, I could demonstrate its true potential. In return, I'll show you how to shrink down smaller than a hobbit. I see you forged a Mithril snow pult. Now I'll show John a thing or two about the proper use of snow. Pelting friends and foes alike with frozen balls of icy wrath. Or, you know, snowball fights as they're more commonly known.
I've been trying to train birds to retrieve loot for quite a while, but to no avail. I suppose I'll have to bite the arrow and ask that you forge me a mithril falcon. It's not a real bird, but through some enchantment, it brings riches back from everything it touches. In exchange, you may have this gem that makes you invincible. Sounds like a fair trade, does it not? A mithril falcon, and not a moment too soon. I thought I'd made a breakthrough with the birds, but it turns out the objects they were returning were... well, let's just say it wasn't loot. Much obliged, friend.
used to be elves. Did you know that? Well, there's more to it than that, but I won't bore you with the details. I want you to forge me some elven mithril slippers so I can get back to me roots. I'll make it worth your while with this little gem that helps you find treasure items. Oh, those the mithril slippers? Oh, they're shinier than I even imagined. But I'd look a right princess with those beauties on me tootsies. Oh, if you were a proper prince, you'd put them on for me. But I reckon I've put you through enough already. Thanks.
Those otherworldly objects I've seen around, what are they? Artifacts that only one garbed in Mithril wraith armor could use, perhaps? This trinket for finding rubies. It's all yours if you forge me some of that mysterious armor. So this is the Mithril wraith armor, and it reveals hidden objects. Maybe now I can finally find a way to open that mysterious gate I saw.
What you looking at? You think 'cause I'm an orc you're better than me? You know, under the skin I ain't no different from you. Forge me a mithril skull cap and you'll see what I mean. Don't worry. I don't expect you to do it for nothing. Got this rock you can have. It's supposed to make you twice as healthy or something. That the mithril skull cap? Thanks. Put that thing on and everyone shows up what they are inside. Just a whole lot of bones. Yeah, that's some deep stuff. You think about that.
Keeps taking these crank handles off. I can never find one when I need it. I'd forge myself a mithril skeleton crank which fits any slot. But for some reason they don't take kindly to goblins in the blacksmith. You could forge me one though. And I can tell you how to start a worldwide party in return. What's that? Oh, a mithril skeleton crank. Finally, I can bust this thing open. And many other things besides. Yeah, I'll let you do the honors on this one as an extra thanks or whatever.
Crabs! I got all your fresh crabs right here. I fell off the boat again. I've got fish coming out of my ears.
My boat was a total wreck after those goblins made off with it, so it looks like I'm off boat shopping. And those things don't come cheap. Oh, that reminds me. Supposedly, a mithril booty blade is a great thing to have when you need to make some fast money. Or booty, rather. If you run and forge me one, I'll tell you how to make your fiercest foes look ridiculous. Ah, you brought me a mithril booty blade. Thank you. Now I can go clobber some of those pesky goblins and raise the funds for a new boat at the same time. Oh, sorry. Where was I? Oh, yes. Your reward.
Think the master looks a bit like a mole. He's not behind me, is he?
The other guards say I'm a liability in the field of battle, that I'm so hopeless at parrying attacks they keep having to come to my aid. Would you be kind enough to forge me some mithril mirror armor? It's supposed to deflect any attack effortlessly. In return, I can offer you the secret to attracting riches. Then you forged the mithril mirror armor? Excellent. Now I should be able to withstand a few dozen, 100 or so knocks before needing to be rescued. Thank you kindly.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish. Thanks again for those gloves you got me before. My wife and I are making progress with the house. Or rather, we were. I mistook them for masonry blocks and kind of made a chimney out of them. Sorry to trouble you again, but could you forge me some mithril hammer hands as a replacement? I'll tell you how to find more diamonds on your travels. You're a lifesaver, thank you. We should be able to finish the house in no time with these. And I promise to try harder not to build them into something this time.
Pew, pew, pew! Greetings. You are in the presence of the fastest bowman in all of Middle-earth. However, I yearn to shoot even more arrows with even greater speed, and a mithril multi-bow could grant me this ability. Could I ask that you forge me one? The secret to a fancy flail will be your reward. Splendid. That's exactly what I was looking for. Any foe I encounter will be in sheer awe of the quantity of arrows flying towards them. Why, they'll be greater in number than the very blades of grass on the ground. Well, there or thereabouts. My gratitude, traveler.
I think my home is missing something. Perhaps a plant. I heard a party of dwarves managed to burrow their way out of the cells. I can see you're no stranger to combat. Are you aware that wearing a pair of Mithril bandit gloves will double the loot dropped by your enemies? I would quite like a pair myself. I can offer you something to help you locate Minikits if you'd forge one for me. I see you've brought the Mithril bandit gloves. You have my thanks. Oh, they're not for me. They're for my sister, who serves in Thranduil's guard. I'm hoping that these will help her bring home some better spoils from her enemies.
What's that, friend? Why, yes, I have been working out. With these 3 trunk arms of mine, I believe I could wield a 10-ton Mithril warhammer. I need someone to forge me one, though. Would you mind? You can have something to make you look as impressive as me in return. What's that? You actually brought me the Mithril warhammer. Oh, marvelous! I'm amazed you were able to carry it all this way. You must be almost as strong as yours truly. And I think that's an achievement worth celebrating. Hurrah! It's long been disputed who has the most aesthetically pleasing style of combat. Elves have their fancy bows and daggers, but can they match the grace of the Mithril tornado axe? Only one way to find out. Go forge me one, friend. For your trouble, you can have something to help you find more silver. Ho! Ha! Ho! Ha! Oh, well, if it isn't my very own Mithril tornado axe. Oh, now my elven friend and I can finally settle our disagreement with a contest of weaponry showmanship. I warn you, things could get fabulous.
Well, if it isn't me unofficial king's hand. My remaining subjects have barricaded themselves in my new throne room. Run and forge me a Mithril bomb blade, so I can blast me way in. In return, I'll bestow upon you the ability to hear nostalgic music wherever you go. Did you get the Mithril bomb blade? Your king thanks you. Maybe now I can get inside and start doing some actual ruling. Here, another trinket to add to your collection.
Mm-hmm.